Hi, welcome to Tone Studio. Tanya and Jackie here for a Pilates ring workout. You need a Pilates ring and your mat. We'll start seated on our bum with our feet at the top of our mat, warming up with breath work, okay? You can seat yourself comfortably with your knees bent. Just relax the ring for now. Relax your shoulders. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Fill the lungs with air and then exhale. Letting it go. Inhale again, feeling your rib cage open up as you breathe deep. Exhale to let it go. Last time, inhale. Exhale, feel your shoulders relax. On that exhale, feel your abs engage, pulling the rib cage together. Take the ring out away from you. Okay, ground through your feet and your sits bones. Taking another inhale and exhale, you'll start a roll back. So tuck the hips towards your ribs, roll back as far as feels comfortable without completely touching the mat, and then sit up nice and tall, reach the ring high. Exhale, roll it back. So hips to ribs, and stack it tall. Starting to activate the abdominals, mobilize the spine. Abs pulling down as you exhale, hips towards ribs. Good. Creating a nice C curve. Exhale. Inhale. For 4, and then we'll hold it back. 3. So good. Great job. 2. On this next one, finding a range of motion you feel comfortable holding, sitting up a little higher to modify. Soften your knees out a little bit to relax the hips. Take a breath in and out and squeeze in on that ring. Push from the palms, squeeze from the chest, holding here, breathing in and out. You got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall, reach the ring high. This time when we roll back, we're gonna pause. We're exhaling, twisting to the left. The ring comes slightly down by your hip. Restack tall and switch sides. So towards the right, twist from the upper half of the spine. Exhale, twist, so good. Let's keep that going. Beautiful job. Growing tall at that top range of motion. Exhale, round and twist for 4, 3, 2, good, using your breath. Last one, sit yourself up nice and tall. Now we're melting all the way to the mat. Inhale, exhale, hips tucked towards ribs. Let the lower back touch first, mid back, woo, shoulder blades, and finally your head. And you can go ahead and bend your knees, keeping the hands reaching here. Warming up now with a little bit of supine, stabilized spine, abdominal work. We'll take the legs to tabletop one at a time. Breathing here. You want to take your shoulder blades and plug them in. Feel your palms against that ring, kind of applying a little pressure. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Let's start with an alternating toe tap. The right toe is going to reach out away from you. Tap the mat, exhale, squeeze the ring as you bring that knee back to center. So good. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the ring. Good. Right toe, squeeze. Left toe, squeeze. Now keep it going. Jackie's going to keep moving. I want to just review your position of your spine. Make sure that your hips are not tucked and lifted. Your tailbone is heavy on the mat. Hip bones are straight to the ceiling. You don't have this deep back arch. So pull the bottom of your ribs down just a little bit without completely imprinting your spine, okay? Inhale, tap. Exhale, center. For 4, 3, feeling that deep core as you find that connection in the center of the movement. 2, last 1, hold. Now both toes, inhale to tap. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Good. Breathing here, pushing those palms against that ring. Great job. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling those abs starting to feel, woo, they're lighting up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold the legs in tabletop. Lower the arms a little more so the ring is closer to your chest. Find that neutral spine again. When we straighten both legs out to 45, squeeze the ring to make it an oval and release it center. So inhale, exhale, release it center. Good. Keeping your low back down on the mat. Breathing here. Feeling, this is the warm up, okay? So feeling that work. We're doing good, Jackie. Keep it up for 4. And then in 3, we'll hold the legs out and we'll give the ring tiny squeezes. Last 2. Hold, squeeze in on that ring to modify it. Keep the legs in tabletop. You got this. Breathe, pulling those abs down. Breathe in and out. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick rest with the legs. Woo! All right, we're feeling good. Let's take the ring in between our thighs. We have a bridge series here. All right, usually like right above the knees, a little bit so that it's not too close up to your hips. If so, it's harder to hold the ring in place. Reach the arms high to the ceiling here. Feel your shoulder blades connect to the mat. We'll inhale to prep. Squeeze that ring lightly as you pelvic tuck, glute squeeze to roll up to a bridge. Feet are flat. And then slowly melt the back down, finding your neutral spine. We'll do it again. Inhale, exhale, prep, tuck, squeeze, and lift. Good. And slowly melt it down. Finding your breath. Good. It feels good to breathe. This is like moving meditation, while also you just happen to be working every single muscle you have. I love that. Squeeze in on that ring. Good. And don't plop your bum down. Squeeze and grip into those feet, the shoulders, and slowly melt the spine. And 4, hold the bridge up. Good. Find engagement through those glutes. Doing so good. 3. Last 2. All right, holding that bridge up here. All right, to progress, to make it a little more challenging, you can find your tippy toes, releve through those heels. Let's squeeze that ring, make it an oval, and then release it out without dropping it. I want you to get as close as you can as opening it to the full circle without completely dropping the circle, okay? Squeeze in, feeling those inner and outer thighs, those calves if you're in that relevate heel, plugging those shoulder blades down. Keep your gaze straight up to the ceiling. For 4, then we'll hold the ring as tight as we can to that oval. 3, 2, my shaking. Hold that squeeze. Give it a nice squeeze. Now little teeny pulse in. Now keep squeezing. Lift the pelvis towards the ribs. Good. Breathing in and out here. Holding and maintaining that releve. You've got this. Abs in. Breath working for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. Slowly lower. Quick rest. Let's take the ring in our hands. We're not done with the bridging, but we're going to give ourselves a little stretch. Bring your feet up. Pull the feet towards you. Good. Maybe just like walk the feet out a little bit if that feels good. Whew, needed that stretch for my hamstrings. We're putting the ring back, okay? Ground through your feet again. Remember the progression option is to find that relevate heel. All right, reach the arms high. Inhale, exhale, pelvic curl, glute squeeze, holding it up. All right, releve option. We're alternating lifting the legs. So the right leg will lift out and away, squeezing into that ring, trying to keep the hips stable, and then switch. Left leg squeezes out and away. To modify, reach your hands down at your sides to grip a little more into the floor. You'd be amazed at how much more support that gives you. Jackie's gonna kill it over there with that full movement, reaching the hands, working on stabilizing the core, feeling every little bit of that movement. So good. Breathing here. We've got this, Jackie. Let's do 4, And then we'll end holding the right leg out away from our body. 3. Almost there. Stabilize those hips. You can also just go back to that circle squeeze. On this last one, hold the right leg out and pause. Squeeze in on that ring, keeping that left side stable. Good. Try not to move the left side at all. Whew. How are we doing? So good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Left leg, pause, squeeze against. Now that right leg is like a statue. Abs are in. I can feel like my hips feel like they're like 2 inches off the ground. It's okay. We're doing good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left toes down and then slowly melt that spine. Let's stretch one more time with the ring. Whew, right in those feet. Oh, how do you feel? That was hard. All right, go ahead and take your feet down. We're rolling over to our left side, and you can prop yourself up in side lounge on your forearm, taking the ring underneath your left leg to ground it down to the mat, and then your right leg comes on top, okay? So we're lifting the left side rib cage up away from the mat. Gorgeous. All right, this hand can be resting on your hip. You could be supporting your body in front or right at the side of your head for now, okay? This would be the most challenging. You have no support except for that left side body. We're starting to squeeze that right leg down and then opposing it, resisting it as it comes up, okay? Squeeze it down, up. Exhale, feel all those muscles working together. Good, and then slowly up. Squeezing in on the ring, grounding it down through your left leg. So you are balancing a lot here. Good, try to make that circle an oval every time. Try to get that soft side towards your left side ankle. Don't forget to breathe so we can utilize that core. Great job. Keep this going here for 4, then we'll hold the squeeze. 3, 2, hold that squeeze down, pausing here. Now little pulse, I want you to keep the toes pointed, keep the legs long, draw those abs in close to your center, little squeeze, keep your neck long. Woo! Doing great, keep it going. Control, don't bounce. Every movement with intention for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause here. Take this right knee and pull it towards you. And then I want you to bring it through the ring, bring it towards you, and then bring it over the ring, okay? Bring it towards you, under, towards you, over. Good. Keeping that neck long. Great job. Looking good, Jackie. Keep it going. This right leg's starting to feel that outer thigh. All right, and 4, we'll keep this right leg under the ring. So both feet, both ankles are on the inside of the ring. Last 2. Great job. 1 more. Over, under, and we'll pause here. I want you to take both ankles and push out into the ring so you have tension coming from both sides. Reach your right hand up, taking that side teaser. So we'll squeeze the legs out into the ring. Exhale, lift the feet up, reach towards both toes, and then slowly back down. Take this right arm and reach overhead. Gorgeous. Exhale. Inhale at the top so you reset. Exhale, reaches. So good. Keep that going. Feeling those obliques on that twist. So the torso, right? You feel just a little bit of a squeeze in half, almost like you're forming a V with the body. Very good. For 4, then we'll hold the legs up. Whew! Feeling those legs. Feeling that top right side outer thigh. Oh my gosh. Last 2. On this next one, hold it up. Pausing here, take the legs and push out into the circle. Squeeze through those obliques. You're doing amazing. Great job for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause, bend the knees in, almost like you're gonna hug them in with this right hand, and then open out. Good, squeeze in, open out. Almost there. The burn is serious with this one, okay? Woo! I don't know what I was thinking. It's okay. We're almost there. For 4, breathe. 3, 2, and last one, we get a quick rest. Whew! We can take the ring. Coming all the way up, getting ready for kneeling side kick position. So left knee will be down, right leg extends. If this right leg works, we'll see. I honestly am not sure if mine will. Whew, here's hoping. We're gonna come all the way down, take the ring high, open it up, gaze up at the right side hand. We'll take the right side leg and lift it up, and then slowly down, okay? Whew. Feeling every bit of that burn. Nice. Okay, keep this going. Square your shoulders, square your hips. That leg lift doesn't have to be super high, okay? Exhale, squeeze through that right side outer thigh for 4. Then we'll hold. We'll start to reach the arm towards the leg. 3, 2. So good, you guys got this. Ready? Now we'll take the right toes down. When we lift, we reach ring to toe, open it back out. Good. Very nice. Every time you lift the leg, you do squeeze and crunch a little from the torso. Whoa, those obliques are definitely feeling the work from that side teaser. I love it so much. Almost there. You've got this. Exhale, connect. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna come all the way up, okay? Shake it out. Whew. Shoulders were feeling tense. We're getting a little bit of a break, okay? All right, hold the ring about a beach ball's distance away from your chest, all right? I'm gonna scooch just a little bit, okay? All right, working in some rotation and lateral flexion, so relax the shoulders, hold that beach ball out in front of your chest. We'll inhale to prep, exhale to twist, squeeze the ring, and then bring it back to center, okay? Twist right at the upper half, okay, right here, okay? Everything from that belly button down stabilizes. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze the ring in that rotation. You guys are doing great. Feels like it's 1,000 degrees in here. Hot Pilates today. Exhale. I've seen the girlies of TikToks just like turn up their heat at home and then it's hot Pilates. I mean, that's one way to get it done. All right, in 4, we'll hold it to the left. You've got it. Exhale, squeeze. 3, 2. Hold it to that left side. Good, keep your hips both square towards the screen or wherever you are, and then little squeeze in on that ring, nice and small from the chest. Keep the neck long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it high, squeezing the ring out away from you. Now we're taking side bends, so we'll take the torso off to the left, and then exhale, recenter, okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, recenter. Very good. How you doing? Good. To modify, you could always bring that right knee in. Keep the side bend a little smaller, okay? For 4, 3, exhale, 2, hold it high, squeeze that ring overhead, nice small squeezes, almost there, good. Use your breath, connect your abs here for 4, 3, 2, 1, all right, how are we feeling? Sweating. Okay. Coming around, getting ready to do tricep push-ups supported with the ring. So the ring is gonna come right in between your rib cage, and you can kind of lean into it as you drop your knees behind you, and your palms are right underneath your shoulders. Spread those fingertips out. Okay? Now we'll inhale to prep, exhale to draw in, bend your elbows, put your weight onto the ring, exhale to lift up and out, okay? Elbows tight. Exhale to lift up and out. Keep that going. Elbows tight by the ribs. Squeeze. I really want you to feel your weight come into the ring. Push up and away. So good. You're doing an amazing job. This is not easy. This is extremely hard. Breathe into it, but this workout is going to leave you feeling strong, empowered, and definitely better than when you started. Let's do 4 and then hold it low. Push. 3, 2, hold it low. So put your weight into that ring, little pulse. Push up 2 inches, down 2 inches. Relax the shoulders. Keep that spine neutral, neck long. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up, remove the ring, and sit yourself into a Joe's pose. Tuck your toes, drop your bum back. Woo! Relax into that stretch, stretching it out, pushing your hips back for a second, feeling the stretch through your chest. We need it after all those circle pulses. And then we're gonna come up and go to right side, side lounge, setting our ring up for that side lying series. So the bottom leg will ground the ring down. The left leg will come on top to start, okay? And then spread your body out. It may take a second to find that position. Okay, lengthen through the legs. How are we doing back there? All right, remember your options. Left hand can be in front, hip, side of your head. We're gonna start with a squeeze down. So squeeze from the top leg, down into the ring. Slowly lift it up and away. Make sure you're controlling it. So like, this isn't really it, okay? Squeeze and control, resist that opening. So just like a reformer Pilates class, right? You wanna control the tension back to start position, okay? Squeeze, slowly release. Using these props intentionally and properly will really make a huge difference in your workout. Squeeze and release. Good. So we feel our obliques this entire time. To modify too, if you feel a little too much in your shoulders, you could come lay all the way down, resting on your hand. And always prop yourself up when we do those side teasers. Exhale. Maintaining those abs connected in the center until that ring opens all the way back up. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the squeeze down. Pause. Now just squeeze little tiny pulses into the ring, keeping the ring flat like an oval, okay? Keep your chest open, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Breathe in and out. So close for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the top leg, bend the knee in. We're gonna bring it under the ring, bend the knee over the ring, okay? Under, over. You can do this, okay? I want you to believe in yourself. Feel strong. Take as many breaks as you need. That's another amazing thing about working out at home is you could pause this. I fully support that. Taking a breath, jumping back into it. Just don't forget what you committed to. Don't forget why you started. Breathing here. All right, in 4, we'll hold that top leg underneath the ring. So both legs are on the inside. Last 2. Last 1. Hold both legs inside. All right, are we ready for the side teasers? I guess so. All right, reach that left hand. We're gonna angle our body just a little bit, kind of dip some weight back to the left hip, take the legs straight up, reach, and then as you come down, stretch the body out. Exhale, connect. One side probably feels better than the other. That's very normal, right? Sometimes we have more flexibility on one side, mobility, maybe we're just fatigued. Don't be too hard on yourself here. You're doing amazing. Keep breathing. You've got this. Hang in there. For 4, then we'll hold. Woo! Last 2. All right, Jackie, we've got this. Let's go. Hang in there. Hold. Little squeeze out into the ring. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick rest. Ooh, need it. Yeah. Giving us a second. Okay. All right, holding it up. Lift those legs up and away from the mat again. Bend the knees in, kind of hug towards your left side foot, and then open it back out. If you need to rest the legs down every time, you can. Honestly, my legs are starting to shake so much that I can barely hold the ring, but we're fine. We are so fine. Almost there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Literally, I've never been so happy to be done with something in my life. Okay, bringing it up. Woo! That was great. All right, getting ready for kneeling side kick position. The right hand down underneath your shoulder, right knee under hip, left leg out away from your body. I am sweating, like in the best way. It's very cathartic. I'm loving it. All right, left arm high to the ceiling. Gaze up at that ring, lift your left leg up, and slowly bring it down. Again, every movement kind of resisting that urge to just drop or kind of whip the movement really fast. That's that control element of Pilates that we want to utilize. You got this. Take your time with the movement. Try to stabilize. I started reaching the ring. I kind of forgot where I was for a second, but we're okay. Try to stabilize that left hand high. I know Jackie's back there taking this seriously. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we reach ring to toe, open it back out. You've got it. A little movement from the spine. Hang in there. You are so strong. Almost there. We get a little bit of relief when we switch movements here. In 8. All right, for 4, so close. You can. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Coming up, getting ready for rotation. Okay, so you are so strong. We made it here, all right. Left leg nice and long, relax the shoulders. Take the ring out away from your body. This is like the perfect example of how mat Pilates is just like as challenging, if not more challenging than reformer, okay? All right, hold the ring, beach ball arms. Exhale to draw in, rotate, squeeze, and then back to center. Keep that neck long. Remember, to modify, let's say you're having some hip pain, bring that left knee in, support your body. It's better to go into that most supportive position to finish strong rather than feel pain or struggle to get through it. But remember, momentary discomfort is a little different. It's supposed to be hard, but still doable. We're doing great here. In 4, we'll hold the rotation. Squeezing in, so great. Last 2. Remember to ground the hips. Don't rotate through the hips, just the upper half. Hold and then squeeze in and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it center. Whew. All right, reaching the arms overhead, lengthen through the spine. Starting those side bends, we'll reach over, inhale, exhale back to center. Good, and you can modify if it's too much. You don't have to take it all the way out. Keep it small. Focus on that moving, coming from lateral flexion of the spine and then back to center. You're doing so good. For 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Hold it high and then overhead squeezes. Little teeny pulses at the top. Breathe, draw those abs in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms are shaking. And then take a quick rest. Nice job. Coming all the way down to your back. Let's put our head this way and our legs long. Good. Roll back with control and melt every vertebrae one at a time. Good. Pausing here. Let's straighten the legs out. Grip through those heels. We're going to do roll up with the ring. So squeeze into the ring. Inhale here. Ground the heels down. Exhale. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Roll up at the top. Reach. And then center the arms. Rolling back. Woo. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Reach. Center. Roll it back. Okay, you guys are doing so good. We're almost there. Exhale, lift. Feel all of those muscles in the core work together. Slowly roll back. One more time with the roll up. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And then roll all the way back. And then once you're down, bring the ring to your ankles. Whew. Okay, good times. Starting with crunches here. Hands will come at the sides of the head. Okay, you can just kind of create a hammock there. Don't yank at your neck. Find your neutral spine. Squeeze a little in on the ring. Make sure your knees are out over the hips. We'll inhale to prep. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift. We crunch and then slowly back down. Exhale. Good. As you crunch, start to add a little circle squeeze. To modify, of course, you could take the ring out completely and just work on this ab series without the ring. It does add a huge layer of challenge, especially after all of that work we just did. You've got this. For 4, 3, 2, on the next chest lift, let's hold. You're doing so great. Hang in there, okay? Take both legs out to 45 and then back to tabletop. Pay attention to your hips. Make sure you're still neutral. That chest lift is optional. You could always rest the head, neck, and shoulders down depending on where you're at today. Depending on how fatigued you are at this point. Keep drawing down. So good. Staying strong. In 4, hold the legs out. 3, 2. All right, holding out. Take the legs straight up to the ceiling and then back out. At a point you feel good, right? Don't lower them so far to the ground if you have to compromise your low back, right? Keep that tailbone heavy. Keep your back from arching. Exhale to lift. Squeeze that ring just enough. It doesn't have to be a huge squeeze. You're just not going to lose it. For 4, 3. You've got this. 2. Hold the legs high. Squeeze in that chest lift. Little pulse with the ring. Nice and small. Whew. Those legs are burning. Squeeze up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your right hand, reach to the left, center, left hand, reach to the right. We'll alternate. Crossover, almost there. You've got this. Wrapping it up, you guys. So close for 8. 4, then we'll reach center and pulse in 3, 2, 1. Reach in between the ring. Reach with those fingertips. You've got it. Whew. So close, Jackie. We can do it for 8, 7. You can do it at home. Let's go. Don't give up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick rest. Literally every muscle is shaking. This is not a drill. Okay, take your legs straight up, pull and stretch. Let's give those legs a stretch. We're gonna finish with teaser roll-ups. Like, listen, we might fall, we might not make it, but we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be fine, okay? All right, grip those feet up against the ring and really pull the ring towards your chest. That's part of it. You wanna relax the shoulders. Inhale here, exhale. The first one's always messy, but we're gonna rock ourselves up. Try to lift the chest open, whoo, and then slowly back down with control, okay? Melt the vertebrae. Inhale, exhale, lift up, squeeze, open the chest. Slowly back down. Exhale, lift. Woo, find control. Open the chest. Slowly melt. On this next one, holding it up. Hold it here. Take the ring away from your feet. Reach here. Good. Relax the shoulders. Point the toes. Draw the abs in. 8 seconds. Breathe. Squeeze. We're almost done. This is the ender here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly melt. Okay, let's stretch it out. Bring the right foot only to the ring. Keep that left leg straight. All right, find your left side hip bone with your hand so you can keep it grounded down. Take your right leg out to the right and look to the left. This was like a woke up and chose violence kind of situation. This was crazy. Bring it center. Switch hands. Take the leg off to the left. Look to the right. Recenter, and then we'll switch. Right leg long, left leg up. Find your right side hip bone. Keep it down as you open your left leg out. Look to the right. Center, and then switch. Woo! Oh, one leg always has a little bit more tightness. I can barely straighten this side. That's fine. All right, bring it center. Let's put both feet in one more time just for a stretch, I swear. No more teaser. Pull the feet towards you. And then bring the soles of the feet together and kind of butterfly the knees. Pull those legs towards you. In that butterfly stretch. Good. You can rock from side to side if that feels good. And then bring your knees center. You can remove the ring. Let's just roll all the way up for a spine stretch to lengthen out that low back and stretch through the hamstrings. Amazing job. This was extremely hard. So I'm so proud of you for getting here. Let's reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale to round. Reach past those toes. And slowly restack. Reach the arms up. Exhale, round. Flex your toes towards your forehead to get that deeper stretch. One more time. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, slowly roll through. Roll it up, and then just sit yourself in a crisscross position. Whew, relax. We're going to end with those deep breaths, but let's first do a little side bend. Big reach up with the arms. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up and over. That side stretch is so needed. We did a lot of oblique work. Center, left hand down, right hand up and over. Center, big reach up. Open the hands behind your back, clasp the hands together, and then chest opener. Gently rock your ears slowly to your shoulders. And then inhale, big reach. Let's find our rib cage with our palms. Okay, take a nice big inhale through the nose. Fill the entire torso with air. Nice, deep, long breath. Slowly let it go, counting to 8 in your head. So long, drawn out exhale. Inhale again. Slow exhale. Last breath here. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale it out. Reach your arms up. You did so good. Thank you for being here. Great job, Jackie. We killed it. Okay, see you guys soon.